Hello everyone, Absent Friend here, and welcome to our Friday episode. This is where we're going to try to squeeze in as much extra content as we can into your week. Today we're going to start a brand new series featuring horror video games. And today we're going to actually feature two video games. The first one is called Forbidden Forest, and the second one will be Halloween. So grab your petrified wood and your kitchen knives and let's dive right in, shall we? Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell to be alerted when new episodes are available. And here we are at the gaming screen. A little change from the gaming table, right? So we're going to start some brand new content today, and we're going to be exploring some of my favorite horror video games that I played growing up that shaped me into the gamer and horror genre lover that I am today. This is one of the earliest ones that I ever played. It wasn't the first. I'll show you the first a little bit later. But this one's pretty simple and quick, so I thought I'd show it to you before the others. This is definitely one of the most scary games I played growing up. It terrified me, and it was very brutal and gruesome, especially for a game of this level. Now, those of you youngins out there are going to be thinking, well, this isn't that scary, or it looks, the graphics are terrible. Of course they were. It was 1983. So, but it's still great, okay? So, I'm not playing this for any kind of let's show you how to play this game correctly. Let's beat it. Let's get there fast. A deep dive, nothing like that. I'm just playing it for fun. It's mainly just to kind of go down memory lane. So we're just going to hit innocent. And we're going to fire. And we're going to go. Now, of course, the music captured me right away. And it's called Forbidden Forest, if I didn't mention that before. It came out for Commodore 64 and I think the Atari, but that was it. And I had a Commodore 64 growing up, so I played it. By the way, my parents bought me this game. Well, my parents bought me everything, so it wasn't like I was going to go out and buy it myself. Alright, so we are going, and you have to forgive all those clicking sounds. And of course, the first thing they throw at you are spiders, right? And did I bother to read the instruction manual? No, I just kind of dove in, and I remember having a heck of a time. Because I thought, I knew you could move, but I just thought the spiders were going to chase you forever. And I was like, run away. But I didn't realize that if you turn back towards them, sometimes they'll run from you. But you have to load your arrow before you can shoot it. And if they get too close, then you just got to keep running. Oh no! Okay, so aren't they creepy? Look how creepy they are. That is creepy. And then if they get you, this is what happens. I don't even want to think about what's going on in there, but the blood splatter and everything else, it was so creepy. So scary. Anyway, once again, you know, the crappy emulator I'm playing this on is making all those clicking sounds. Every time I move on the joystick or push the fire button, it makes a sound. Alright, so I can't even remember how long it took me before I finally figured out, oh, I can shoot and kill the spiders. I don't know why it took me forever to figure that out, but I finally did, and I was so determined to beat this game, and I eventually did. It took me a while. And I'm not going to be showing you that today because it does take a bit. And I don't want to bore you guys too much. But I do want to at least get you past a few levels. Yeah, and the spiders are their behavior is incredibly random. Like, it looks like if you face them, they'll back away from you. But it's almost like they know that, yeah. And I think you can run out of arrows. I think. I don't want to stand still for too long. Ah, there we go. And so you just defeat so many, and then you are victorious. And the best part about this game, he does a little victory dance to pretty groovy music. dun, and you just driven along. I don't know if it's a loading screen or not, but it's still up. And now we have a killer bee. It's maybe. Now this guy, yeah, you have to wait till he kind of gets close and get a very lucky shot. And it's very random how he shows up. And sometimes, and you got to keep moving. I seem to remember, if you stand still for too long, he'll just nab you. And I think he eats you too. I think he stings you, then he eats you. Which I don't have arachnophobia, so the spiders didn't bother me, although they were very creepy. But I do have a stingophobia. Is that a thing? The things that sting really, really creep me out. And I run for the hills. If I get around a wasp or anything that looks like a wasp, I'll just run because I don't like to be stung. And I'm not allergic either. I just don't like to be stung. It hurts. I do like bees. Bees are okay, but I'm not going to go like seek them out. But honeybees, they're always fascinating to watch. And by the way, the game does change to nighttime. Like, I think if you take too long, like some dark lord ghost thing comes out and kills you. I could be wrong. It's been forever since I played this. Boy, this bee is really giving me a hard time, isn't he? Oh. Oh, I got close. Load. No. There we go. Oops, I hit my microphone. Sorry about that. Another victory dance. Some of the levels are pretty short. I say short. Like that one, where you only have to kill one thing and it's over. And then there's some where they throw a whole bunch of stuff at you. And you can't be too busy dancing yourself, doing your own little victory dance. I remember I would do that. I would just be like, I won the level. And then the level would start, it's like, oh crap. And then these things come at you. And they don't really eat you, they just smush you. And they don't just smush you, they crush you. Let me show you. Look at that. Just, I mean, Alright. And I really don't know how many lives you get. They never really tell you. It's just, if you die too many times, it's game over. You gotta start all over. And that was another one where you just shoot as many as you can, and then it ends. And then we get to, again, so excited that I was able to finally beat the spiders. Going on to the next one. And then you get to the guy who is in the intro video. He's not the boss. He's just the logo character, if you will. He's like the Moogle, if this was a Final Fantasy game. Where is he? Ah! And he does that, and then that happens. And you can see it's gotten even more night. And I don't even want to think about what, I guess he was just coming, that stuns you, and then he just comes down to eat you while you're struggling to get out of it. Or maybe it's fire and he's burning you, because he likes his meals well done, I guess, I don't know. But he's another one that's very difficult to get. You have to get kind of lucky. Where is he? Well. Oh, there he is. No. No! No! Dang it. So, yeah. He's kind of a tough one. I'm gonna stand still and wait for him. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get him when he's doing this. But you gotta time it just right. I did it! That was totally unexpected. Alright. So I won't bother you guys too much with this one for much longer. I'll show you the next one. And then we'll go on. You know, I think they tried to make a couple sequels to this. Unfortunately, I never played them. This is definitely one that needs some kind of update, reboot, remaster, something. I don't know. They could really make... Oh, yeah, this guy. Okay. So you can kill... Oh. Or you can get stabbed to death by skeleton warriors. But the point is to actually kill the leader up there. But that's tough to do, as you can see. You can't stop. Those skeleton guys, they don't run away like the spiders. Or maybe they do. How about that? You gotta put enough space in between you and the spiders. Skeletons. Ah! The moon has turned red. That's a nice touch. Yeah, the skeletons don't bother me so much. Ah! Yeah, you gotta shoot him right in the face. Very interesting sound effect, too. Another victory dance. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna... Let's see what the next enemy is, and then we'll dissolve to the next game. Okay? What is next? Oh, the big snake. Yeah, this is a good one to go out on. Because he throws acid at you. And, yeah. Go ahead. Let's just end it right now. At sploosh. I don't know how many... Maybe you get, like, new lives every level? I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember the spider. Nah, the spider doesn't bother me. There it goes. And that's how you know you got a game over. Back to the title screen. Alright, so we're going to fade out of this. There's our main man again. We're going to fade out of this and then fade right back into the next game that we will play with our absent friend, Horror Video Games. Stay tuned. And here we are back at the game screen, this time with Halloween, based on the 1978 John Carpenter film. Everybody knows Halloween, at least I hope everybody knows Halloween. If you're a horror lover, you know Halloween. If you've never seen the original 1978 Halloween, go back and watch it. It's incredible. It's definitely not a movie of the times, or of modern times. But for 1978, it still can be very, very creepy. And this Atari game tried its best to capture that horror. Let's see if it actually does what it's supposed to do. Alright, so let's go and get started, shall we? Alright, so here we go. You are a very low-res babysitter being chased by a very low-res Michael Myers. Every time he shows up, the theme song starts, right? Okay. And your job is to save these little chillins here. And... Ah! And you really never know where it's going to pop up. It can pop up behind you, in front of you, doesn't matter. But your goal... Oh, and yeah, sometimes lights go in and out. But your goal is to get these kids from one end of the house to the other. Either all the way to the left, or all the way to the right. Although, I can't go any further left, so... The safe room must be on the right. Oh, there we go. You had to push the fire button to let him go. That was it. Okay. So you push the fire button to get the kid, and then you push the fire button to let him go. Now, Michael Myers is pretty easy to avoid. All you gotta do is get kind of close to them, go up here, and you can side saddle them. Side saddle? Whatever. You can go indoor. Oh, no, go back. You can go indoors. Sometimes you'll come out on another floor. Sometimes you come out in another room. You can also get a weapon and try to off them, kind of send them away. So we have the knife now, so let's do that famous scene from Halloween H2O. Michael! Oh, but if there's a kid in the room, he goes after the kid and kills the poor kid! He killed the kid. Look at the blood spewing everywhere now. It's coming after me. Michael! And you get some points. And he just runs away. He'll be back. So this is it. This is really the game. The only interesting part is the theme playing an Atari music. Ah, and him just showing up whenever you least expect it. Oh, what happens if the babysitter dies? Oh, that's such a good question. I'm so glad you asked. If I can get out of the doorway. There we go. Alright, follow me. I want to go into this cage to safety and I'll show you what happens. Because Michael Myers will go right after the kid. He will not go after the babysitter if you have a kid. If the kid's in the room, he goes after the kids first. Which doesn't really jive with the Halloween, you know, premise, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, it's either right or left. And you can go to the second floor here. So what? Oh, and these are safe rooms. Michael Myers does not come into these rooms at all. You don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, the rooms with the, he's about to kill another kid. Ah! Oh! If you leave the screen, though, nothing happens. But unfortunately, but nothing happens when the kids get killed. Nothing. They'll respawn. You only get points if you save the kids, or you boot Michael Myers. Yeah, the lights flashing in and out are very annoying. Because you can't really see what's happening. And so you just kind of... There we go. That's really all you do. Now the three Halloween jack-o'-lanterns at the top are your lives. Oh, there's another knife. Michael! Evil dies tonight. Oh! Well, he got me instead. And he decapitated me. And I lost a life. You know what? Michael! Ah! I did it again. Maybe I'm not hitting the button right. Yeah, see, you can't move and stab. You just have to... There we go. Kind of have to... He has to kind of run into your knife. And he just ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. No! 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 I wonder if it gets harder as the game goes on. He seems to be picking up a little bit of speed. I could be wrong. But anyway, that's the Halloween game. That's all you do. You know, maybe someday we'll get a very proper Halloween game. The Retro Realms put out a Halloween game that was pretty good. But it was you playing as Michael and just kind of platforming through a bunch of stuff. Which, you know, was fun, but it's not Halloween for sure. We need a proper Halloween game. And I read somewhere that John Carpenter is actually going to be a part of a team that's going to make one. So maybe we'll get a true, scary Halloween game. I say go with the guys who made Alien Isolation. They made a scary game. And that's what we really need. We don't need, you know, Splatterfest Michael Myers. We need scary, creepy Michael Myers. And if you're a Halloween fan, I think you might agree with that. Alright, so that's it for those two games. So, and I think that's going to be it for the video. I said I was going to show you another game, but this kind of went on a little bit longer than I anticipated. So, we're going to hold off, and we're going to do that one next time. So be sure to come in, and be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely leave a comment with your favorite Atari Commodore 64 horror game that you've liked and really enjoyed. And let me hear from you. Hopefully that you guys will enjoy this content as much as I enjoy making it. So until next time, this is your absent friend signing off.